Welcome to Illuminati Silver. We tell you the truth about silver. Today is Tuesday the 5th of April 2016 and we're following up on our video of 2 days ago where we discussed the Mossack Fonseca Bank leak. Yes, on Sunday the BBC and other media announced that some 11 million documents were leaked from one of the world's most secretive companies, Panamanian law firm Mossack Fonseca. They show how the bank has helped clients launder money, dodge sanctions, and evade tax. We asked the question, based on the revelations at the time, was this a deliberate attempt to defame and condemn Russia and other states not friendly towards the West? Well, President Putin certainly thinks so. Only yesterday, Russia tried to dismiss the Panama Papers revelations as part of a campaign to discredit their president. Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov said, quote, "The main target of this disinformation is our president, especially in the context of the upcoming parliamentary elections and in the context of a longer-term perspective. I mean, presidential elections in 2 years." This Putinophobia abroad has reached such a point that it is in fact taboo to say something good about Russia or about any actions by Russia or any Russian achievements. But it's a must to say bad things, a lot of bad things, and when there's nothing to say, it must be concocted. This is evidence to us, unquote. He insisted the files contained, quote, "nothing concrete and nothing new," unquote, about Mr. Putin. However, the leak of financial information exposes a network of offshore deals and loans worth around £2 billion involving close friends and associates of the Russian president. The documents so far reveal that this billion-dollar operation was run by Bank Russia, which is subject to US and EU sanctions following Russia's annexation of Crimea. They show how money has been channeled through offshore companies and suggests Sonnet Overseas, International Media Overseas, Sunbarn, and Sandalwood Continental have profited from fake share transactions, bogus consulting deals, uncommercial loans, and the purchase of underpriced assets. The documents show that International Media Overseas and Sonnet Overseas were officially owned by one of the Russian president's closest friends, as we indicated on Sunday. Concert cellist Sergei Roldugin has known Vladimir Putin since they were teenagers and is godfather to the president's daughter, Maria. On paper, Mr. Roldugin has personally made hundreds of millions of dollars in profit from the suspicious deals. But documents from Mr. Roldugin's company state that, quote, "the company is a corporate screen established principally to protect the identity and confidentiality of the ultimate beneficial owner of the company," unquote. Here are some of the transactions which have been revealed concerning Mr. Roldugin's company, International Media Overseas. 1. It borrowed $6 million in 2007. 3 months later, the loan was written off for just $1, so the cellist company had been given $6 million. 2. In 2011, it bought all the rights, including interest and repayments, to a $200 million loan. International Media Overseas paid just a single dollar, even though the interest payments alone were worth $8 million a year to Mr. Roldugin's company. 3. The company was also involved in dozens of suspicious share transactions. In one scheme, the company sold shares to a broker, who then sold them back at a lower price the next day. 4. The company also profited from a scheme where share deals were set up and then cancelled before they took place. It was then paid compensation for the failed deals. The share purchase agreements and the cancellation agreements were signed at the same time, so there doesn't seem to have been any intention to genuinely buy or sell the shares. There are many other examples given of similar type of transactions. Of course, this at present is what the documents state, and so far has not entered the courts, much of which undoubtedly will. Is this a blight deliberately set up to disgrace Putin and his allies? It's quite possible, though there are a number of other noteworthy people from other countries in the frame too. Only a few hours ago, Iceland's Prime Minister has resigned as a result, and no doubt there will be many more revelations to come. We hope you have found this video interesting and informative, and if so, please give it a thumb up and share it on Twitter. Also, kindly visit our website at www.illuminatisilver.com and look at our Facebook page, which is updated daily at www.facebook.com/IlluminatiSilver. Disclaimer: Illuminati Silver owners come from a background of banking, international wealth management and economics. Having now retired from these worlds, we are not qualified to give investment advice. Therefore this and other productions must not be deemed to be giving such advice, and merely represent the personal views of its owners.